A security breach at Naval Medical Center Portsmouth is getting the attention of a local congressman. Randy Forbes is speaking out tonight after learning that staff members at the medical center have been looking at medical records without permission. Investigative reporter Nick Ochsner broke this story this afternoon on WVEC.com, and you've been tracking the reaction as well.
Yeah, absolutely, David. It all started when I was able to obtain a copy of this email from the hospital's deputy director. The email tells staff to stop looking at medical records of the two sailors involved in June's stabbing incident or face major consequences. An army of police officers, SWAT teams, even armored personnel carriers all brought into the Naval Medical Center Portsmouth compound on June 6th after a man wielding a knife stabbed a sailor and ran off. The injured sailor, MA2 Justin Powell, spent days in the hospital recovering from stab wounds. The suspect, Wilbur Harwell, lived in transitional barracks on the complex. Now, hospital commanders say both men's medical records have been compromised.
It's terrible anytime someone is looking at medical records and they're not authorized to do so.
Ed Booth is an attorney who deals with healthcare privacy laws in his practice every day.
Hipaa is concerned with individually identifiable health information. In other words, health information that says something in particular about you.
This email from the hospital's deputy commander says a number of employees have looked at the two sailors' medical records without permission. Congressman Randy Forbes, who sits on the House Armed Services Committee, is calling for action, saying in a statement that sailors have a right to know whether their medical records are being kept private. Booth, the attorney, says federal health privacy laws were put in place in part to prevent exactly this scenario.
Well, I think everyone takes federal regulation seriously, or at least they should.
Now, a spokeswoman for the Naval Medical Center Portsmouth tells me an investigation into this breach is ongoing and that the hospital takes this breach very seriously. Nick Ochsner, 13 News Now.